So we've discovered an error in our program that we need to fix. This is normal, happens all the time. How are we going to fix it? We need a strategy. First of all, what is the error? So what I'm going to do is comment out these two lines. So I'm only dealing with one item at a time. Then I'm going to run my program and see what the error was. So my first attempt was to put a value from the ASCII table that was lower than 97 and one that was above 122. But strangely, I only used a single character. So I'm going to check that out now to see if it's the actual characters that are causing the problem or the length of the string. So if I do a 2-character string, an invalid character and a valid character, see what happens. That says that there was an error. So my program actually is working. It's not accepting that. Let's try something with the character after the Z, which is the curly brace, and then the character Z, and that also gives me an error, meaning that hopefully it accepted that but didn't accept that. So it seems to be accepting or not accepting the invalid characters, but it seems to be accepting anything which is a string of length 1. So let me just check that by using the @ symbol. It should reject that. Well, first of all, let's do it with a complete word, @choc. So it should reject that because choc is okay, but the @ symbol is incorrect, which it has done. But if I just type in the @ symbol, it's... Oh, that's a bit weird. Oh, that's because I should have commented out these lines as well. It's now asking me for the next one. So let me just check that it's rejecting still. Yeah, so it seems to be just single length strings. So let me comment these two lines out and run the program again. So it seems to be accepting single length strings. So let's close that and stop the program and run it again without those. Two calls. So let me try it with the pound sign, and it's accepted the pound sign. So strings of length 1 seem to be accepted. So there seems to be a problem around this line of code. One thing that I can do to help me test is to insert lines of code, print statements, to help me know what is going on. So for example, in here, inside the loop, the first thing that could happen is that I could just do a print of this value here. So I'm testing what the value is that I'm looking at. So if I save that and run it again, you'll see what I mean. Please enter your name, A. Now, one thing that I noticed there was that it didn't run this line of code. I was expecting a number and I didn't get a number at all. So it didn't go into this loop at all. So that's what it seems we need to be checking. So let's just run this again and see if John, it's given me the 3 letters out of the 4. So it's obviously not looking at the one single letter. So what I've got to do now is find out why this error is occurring. So I'm going to use the debugging routine, which is really what I wanted to show you through this, although it's happened by accident. Show you how to debug the program using the debugger, plus another technique using print statements to find out what's going on, and hopefully fix my program. Now, it may be that I need to do what we call a hack, and a hack may be just to add a character to this list. Remember that it wouldn't accept, or it did accept enter. So if I just press enter and accept it, so maybe I can put the empty string in this list so that it doesn't do that. But that is a bit of a hack. And a hack is just a bad piece of programming, but solves a problem. So in the next video, we'll take a look at how to debug this using the debugger, which again, you should know for the exam. So it's good practice, and we'll see if we can fix this.